Hello and thanks for joining us. This is the Signature TV News Update. I am Marvelous Obombana. In the headlines, Nigerian poet Deji Ige says art is a good means to caution social vices and address other Nigerian challenges. Southeast monarchs, religious leaders urged President Muhammadu Buhari to release Nnamdi Kanu and free IPOB detainees. Saudi-led coalition kills 165 Houthi rebels as battle for Marib rages. Now the news in details. A Nigerian performing poet, Deji Ige, says art is a means of addressing societal challenges. Deji made this known while featuring in an interview on Signature show on Africa Independent Television AIT on the topic, A Troubled Federation, monitored by our correspondent on Sunday. With intellectual citizens in Nigeria, Deji maintained there would be possibility to tackle its economic, political and social challenges if Nigeria can retrace its steps.
Left to thrive in whatever form. And this is where you can get the best of art. Those who want to use art to address societal challenges, to attack societal ills, to speak truth to power, please let them do. And those who want to use art as a form of escape, first to clear their head, even if they are ranting, but once they are producing something tangible that can be called art, then I wouldn't call that a waste. Once that work is called art, it will fulfill the purpose of art. And art doesn't have a single purpose. It has purposes. As long as we do not have a society totally void of intellectuals, then we still have something to hold on to. At every point in human civilization, in human liberation, in human existence, there will be mere entertainers. There will be intellectuals. So eventually, there will be ideological people who would change ideology of other people. There's a Yoruba proverb that says, "Baba mobi anlo, amobi atimbo." If we do not know where we're going, we should know where we're coming from.
Prominent leaders in the Southeast region, led by the Southeast Council of Traditional Rulers and Christian Leaders, have appealed to the federal government to release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to them, in order to stop the orgy of killings and destruction in the region, while also calling on the federal government to proscribe IPOB and release its members in detention. The leaders urged IPOB not to do anything that would hinder the smooth running of the election. In a joint statement on Sunday, the Southeast Council of Traditional Rulers and representatives of Igbo archbishops and bishops asked the federal government to demilitarize the region. It had also pleaded that all scheduled sit-at-home orders should be cancelled, as these have already caused untold hardship for the people. While seeking audience with President Buhari on the issue, the leader said the militarization of the region has resulted in the killing of Igbo youths and burning of communities by soldiers. The leader stated that the heightened inequality and marginalization of Igbo in the scheme of things in Nigeria under President Muhammadu Buhari's government remained the core of youth restiveness in the region. The governor of Rivers State, Wike, and leaders of Rivers State have issued a 48-hour ultimatum to the federal government to bring to the book the masterminds behind the invasion of the residence of Justice Odili of the Supreme Court of Nigeria in Abuja last week. Governor Wike made a statement on behalf of Rivers State elders, federal and state lawmakers, and council chairmen during a press briefing in Abuja on Sunday. The governor stated this on behalf of the Rivers leaders, warned that if anything sinister happens to Justice Odili, her husband and former governor of Rivers State, Dr. Peter Odili, the federal government should be held accountable. He declared that the lives of Justice Odili and her husband are important to the people of Rivers State and that the federal government must ensure nothing sinister happens to them. There was pandemonium at the Plateau State House of Assembly in the early hours of Monday as thugs gained access from the back of the assembly complex to wreak havoc and attempt to remove members who were already seated in the house. The security operatives were taken by surprise when some unknown persons made their way through the back of the house to stop the embattled Speaker Abok Ayuba and some members of the House from going ahead with any proceedings, which led to a response and clash with youths who were protesting outside the complex in support of the Speaker. The fracas led to damaging of doors and windows and took the quick response of the security personnel, led by the Commissioner of Police in the state, Edward Ebuka, and State Commandant Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Alexander Barunde, to restore order. However, roads leading to the Plateau State House of Assembly were barricaded as youths bearing various placards protested in support of embattled Speaker Abok Ayuba, who was purportedly impeached last week Thursday. The Central Bank of Nigeria has announced criteria for the selection of private sector companies' participation under the 100 for 100 policy on production and productivity (PPP). According to a statement by the Apex Bank on Monday, the selection for the participation under the CBN's policy on production and productivity shall be based on the immediate contribution to the economic growth, jobs creation, and social impact. The CBN noted that in selecting the companies and projects, key areas such as production, efficiency, scalability, historical financial performance, viability of the business, creditworthiness of directors shall be deployed. Other criteria include contribution to GDP potential, share of domestic market, foreign exchange earning potential, ease of exports, among others. The objective of the new CBN's 100 for 100 financial instrument is to reverse the country's over-reliance on imports by creating a platform that targets and supports the right companies and projects with potential to immediately transform and jumpstart the productive base of the economy. The Saudi-led military coalition supporting Yemen's government said it has killed at least 165 Houthi rebels in strikes in the south of Marib during the past 24 hours as the battle for the strategic city rages. In a statement by the coalition on Sunday, the Sunday strikes also destroyed 10 military vehicles. The coalition has said it has killed around 100,000 Iran-backed rebels in strikes in the area in the past week, making daily announcements of at least dozens of rebel deaths. The Houthis began a major push to seize Marib, the internationally recognized government's last bastion in oil-rich northern Yemen, in February, and have renewed their offensive in recent weeks after a lull. The Houthis said they had taken control of several fronts around Marib, including Abdiya, which lies about 60 miles south of the city. On entertainment, let's join our correspondent, Blessing Adejo. Over to you, Blessing.
It don't happen. It don't happen. My belly, it don't happen.
Hello, wonderful people. How you all doing? It's Monday evening. I hope you guys are having an amazing time. Once a girl, Blessing Adejo. Welcome to another exciting episode of Entertainment News. Nigerian disc jockey Cuppy and Zlatan has settled their rift as they performed together in London. The billionaire daughter shared a video on her social media page where she surprised the music star on stage. They both performed their hit single Gelato. Earlier in the year, Cuppy dropped the bombshell about a possible rift between herself and the music star. According to her, Zlatan had blocked her on Instagram, WhatsApp, and Twitter for over 10 months. When asked about the rift, Zlatan denied knowing who Cuppy was. Gulda Ultimate Search has evicted one of its contestants called Warriors, leaving 17 in the jungle to fight for the 50 million grand prize. Gabriel Omaya of Clan Amor has been evicted after he came last in a task that was about navigating blindfolded members through the maze. The host, Toke Makinwa, stated that Omoya had failed his first test by losing a leg of his sandal, noting that as a craftsman he was supposed to be observant. The eviction was, however, not straightforward, as members of Clan Amor were given a chance to write the name of 6 fruits whose images were shown. Omoya felt that because he was only able to write 3, Taking to his Instagram page, Omoya said his eviction was painful. However, he added that he put up a good fight and did his best. He then thanked the show for giving him the platform to show his ability. All the best, Gabriel, from all of us at Signature TV. And that's it on entertainment news for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I remain your host, Blessing Adejo. Bye.
It don't happen. It don't happen. My belly, it don't happen.
In sports, Nuno Espirito Santo has been sacked as Tottenham boss after only 4 months in charge. Spurs chairman Daniel Levy and managing director of football Fabio Paratici are understood to have met on Sunday to discuss Nuno's fate after Saturday's 3-0 home loss to Manchester United, the team's 5th defeat in the Premier League games this season. A statement from Tottenham on Monday morning said the club can today announce that Nuno Espirito Santo and his coaching staff Catru, Rui Barbosa and Antonio Diaz have been relieved of their duties. Paratici said he now knows how much Nuno and his coaching staff wanted to succeed, adding that he regretted that the club took such a decision. Former Chelsea and Inter Milan boss Antonio Conte is reported leading contender to succeed Nuno. Brighton manager Graham Potter, ex-Roma boss Paulo Fonseca and Sergio Conceição, currently in charge at Porto, are other names that have been spoken about as potential replacements. Before we end the news, a recap of our major stories. Nigerian poet Deji Ige says art is a good means to caution social vices and address other Nigerian challenges. Southeast monarchs, religious leaders urged President Muhammadu Buhari to release Nnamdi Kanu and free IPOB detainees. Saudi-led coalition kills 165 Houthi rebels as battle for Marib rages. Safety and security begin with you. Be patriotic. Report any suspicious activity to law enforcement agencies. Please stay safe. And that's the Signature TV News Update. On behalf of my producer, Chibueze Obi, I am Marvelous Obomman. Thanks for watching.